Welcome to another episode of Halloween Otome with Jackie and Isabel, and we are on the last day. We are leaving today.
No, tomorrow. We're leaving tomorrow.
Oh, we're leaving tomorrow? I thought this
is the last day. No, because then they're going to figure out who the winner is, and they're going to announce it at the ball tonight.
Okay.
Which is also when we're going to either hook up with the Phantom or Mr. Wolf.
Okay.
I'm voting Phantom.
Me too.
Well, anyway, there's just today, and then I'll be back home tomorrow. Missed me?
You know it. Well, you return. Like you haven't had any slip-ups. When you return, I'll have your favorite movie. And I don't know how to. And just 2 cartons of ice cream waiting. We have a girls' night just to catch up. We can have a girls' night just to catch up.
That sounds great.
I can't speak.
It's okay. I talked at your parts over.
It's okay. Thank you.
I talked to Mira a bit longer before we said our goodbyes, and I went back to packing. How much stuff do you have to pack? Once I was done, I glanced at the clock and let out a sigh.
She has a lot of Archer costumes to pack.
I guess. It was time to get ready for the balls. Is the ball starting at 10 a.m.? Seriously? Or
She's
have you
been packing all day?
You've been packing for, like, 12 hours?
Yep.
When it was time, a servant knocked on my door to escort me to the ballroom. We couldn't even, like, go out. We couldn't, like, go anywhere. As I walked through the corridors, I couldn't help but remember the excitement of the last 2 weeks. I'm really going to miss this place. As the doors opened, I was met with the now familiar sight of the crowd of beautifully dressed people milling around. I looked around for my teammates.
Oh, yeah.
I spotted Mr. Bandages leaning against a wall.
Of course. Why aren't they together?
And Mr. Wolf blushing furiously in the middle of a crowd of women. Poor Mr. Wolf. As for the Count, I couldn't see him anywhere. Probably making out. No, don't look.
I walked over to Mr. Bandages.
I walked over to Mr. Bandages. So where's the Count? I didn't think he'd miss the ball.
Always missing the ball, right?
Just because you can't see him doesn't mean he isn't around. This place is huge.
Fair enough.
That's true. I guess you're right. The lights suddenly dimmed as the spotlight illuminated a single figure. Eric. So beautiful. My original... My original... Remember when we first started, he was the first one who I was like, yes. I want him.
Yes. Good evening to all my guests. I would once again like to thank all of you for attending this event of mine. It wouldn't have been the same without every single one of you here. I'd also like to thank my staff for being so understanding and working so hard, ensuring the games ran as smoothly as they did. Now, as some of you have already figured out, this is the last annual Valdemar Spectacular that I will be hosting.
No. A murmur ran through the crowd. Good job. I looked up at Mr. Bandages to see his unhappy, silent expression. Get over yourself.
It's truly been an honor for me.
A British honor.
My British honor. Advance. If anyone else wishes to pick up the tradition, by all means do so. Invite me and I'll gladly join in the games. Just don't ask me to host them.
Humorous laughter ran through the crowd.
I'm afraid I've gotten too old for this.
You're like, what, 30 tops?
How old is he? He's like 60.
Right, he could be any age because he's actually a vampire.
Yeah.
Tricky.
Well, that's enough of that. Please, everyone enjoy this final night.
I'll enjoy it more if I'm with you. Okay, that's enough. No more dancing.
Please, Isabel.
I'm sorry.
Please. Please.
I'm sorry.
We love you. This is why we're holding this intervention.
Stop.
I will announce the winner of tonight's games later.
Wow, you totally got that wrong.
I will announce the winner of this year's games in a few hours. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Halloween was like 2 weeks ago, bruh.
Yeah.
I left Mr. Bandages to grab a plate of food.
Or maybe
Does this mean that we end up with Mr. Bandages?
Or today's Halloween.
Oh.
Oh.
Or maybe we're in some kind of time
Yeah.
thing where it's all on Halloween night. 2 weeks. On Halloween night. Some kind of weird time thing.
Halloween Town.
Oh, yeah. I was halfway through filling my plate when a familiar voice called out my name. The Count.
Yes.
No.
Miss Archer, there you are. I was afraid I wouldn't see you today.
And here I thought that my honey water wasn't going to come in handy.
That was 2 episodes ago.
It's okay. Well, it's easier to recognize you in this outfit than a yukata and a mask, Ice Queen.
It's the last day. I'm pretty sure Eric won't mind you using my name. It's not like it makes a difference anymore.
Or like your mask covers anything.
True. Or like, not knowing anyone's names makes any difference at all.
Yeah.
In the slightest.
I guess.
I can keep calling you Miss Archer if you like, though.
No, Genevieve is fine.
You seem kind of down.
Do we end up with Osiria?
No.
But why?
No.
I'm sad that it's over, that's all.
If there was going to be a lesbian ending, I would want it to be with Mira.
Why? Why not Osiria?
Because I like Mira more.
We haven't even seen Mira except for in the beginning.
I don't care.
Well, I would go for Osiria.
To be honest, so am I. Eric's games are always such a nice distraction.
Distraction from what?
From her sad life,
Oh yeah.
being rich.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So do you think your team will win? No, my team's gonna win.
No, not in the least.
You're being a bit pessimistic, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
No, I'm being realistic. I know the total my team has, and it's not nearly enough to stand a chance at winning. What about your team?
For a second I thought she says, no, I'm being racist. It's like, Osiria.
There's no non-white people here, Osiria. I don't know. I guess we need to wait and see. No, we're totes gonna win.
Well, for what it's worth, I'm cheering you on.
Oh, that means so much to us, Osiria.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Oh, that reminds me. I had a talk with Eric about you.
Oh.
He said he wanted to totally date you. And
Yeah. Bang you. Bang you. Stop! Say it!
And bang you. And bang you.
There you go.
You did?
He said that?
Oh my god.
He says that you're an amazing cook.
My headset's like falling off my head.
I have to admit that I'm jealous that you cooked for him first, but I'm also dying to taste something you've made.
I'm dying to taste you, Genevieve.
I thought you... Make up your mind. He's just exaggerating. Stop. Stop. I'm sorry for the faces that I make when I do my grunge voice, Ice Queen.
Eric
Don't look at me.
is a food connoisseur. He's got the best chefs in the world
Stop. I can't do it.
on his payroll and only ever hires the best for events.
You're gonna make me spit all over everything.
If he says your cooking is amazing, then he means it.
Oh. Wait.
So let's set a time and date for when you can treat me to a special feast too. Without Eric, of course.
Of course, I owe you for that recipe book. I smiled at her before we put our heads together to figure out a convenient date and place for both of us.
I smiled at her.
We're blushing. See, we're totes in love with her.
Totally.
We just settled on one when Memories, Osiria's ringtone, started to play. Okay, why is that information irrelevant in any way?
Impatient.
I was surprised by the thought. Okay, let me try that again with fondness.
Impatient.
I was surprised by the fondness she put into that one word, as she answered the phone.
You should be surprised because of her voice. You can't really tell that she's fond of anything.
What happened to not calling today? Didn't you say there was no point because I'd be home tomorrow?
See, remember, she's totally banging her butler.
Ah, I see. So the head butler asked you to. Any particular reason?
You're fired.
Did he seriously say you were darkening the corridors with your mopping? I'm sad to have missed that.
I'm moping or mopping.
Moping.
Moping. Mopping is 2 P's, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Can you imagine, like, someone, like, mopping the corridors? It would be like you're darkening these corridors with your mopping.
Mopping it with black paint.
True. I did actually. I met someone very special, and I just finished making plans to see them again when you phoned.
I want to say something.
Stop talking. Oh my god.
Isn't this an odd time for you to decide to do laundry? Come to think of it, since when do you do laundry?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Then I won't keep you from your sheets.
It's not the only thing you're doing with your sheets.
What does that even mean?
I miss you too. Don't stay up too late folding your sheets.
But, like, never mind. It's not important.
Goodbye. See you tomorrow.
Don't stop. Don't talk anymore. She cut the call before looking at her phone with a contemplative expression. Before he calls you again? Don't answer the phone then.
I give it 5 minutes. Knowing him, he'll call back in 5 minutes.
Sure he will.
Ah. My throat. Oh my god.
And when he does, I'm probably going to need to be in private while he freaks out. Oh well.
About you meeting someone special?
Yep.
That bad? You have a high-maintenance pet. Oh.
The payoff is worth it.
You go, Osiria.
Still, I should probably get going.
Oh, thank God.
Good luck with the competition.
Okay. We're gonna take a break. Thanks for watching this episode of Halloween Otome. See you next time.